Hey guys, so I'm here at Leslie Run and there's dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water. So, something I just discovered is that if you scrape the creek bed, it's like chemical is coming out of the ground. Can you come here and let me just show this to people. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this in the camera, but watch this. Just see that chemical pop out of the creek. This is disgusting. And the fact that we have not cleaned up the train crash, the fact that these chemicals are still seeping in the ground is an insult to the people who live in East Palestine. Do not forget these people. We've got to keep applying pressure. That's how we're going to fix this problem. Thank you.
Hi folks, this is Peter Boykin and this is hashtag Go Right News with Peter Boykin, part of the Go Right Network at GoRightNews.com. We've got a couple of articles to talk about today. Joe Biden denies federal disaster assistance for Ohio and leaves them for dead. And the EPA forces rail company to clean up the mess they made. And then Trump forces Biden's hand in East Palestine. So now FEMA is to deploy aid to Ohio town after toxic train derailment. There's been a lot of news since this, but this is all about Ohio and what happened. We also have a lot of viral videos as well to catch up on.
We'll be right back with this story from Go Right News. You can follow us on GoRightNews.com for more information.
Do you like what you see? I will be running in 2024, and I'll need lots of support and funding. FYI, small amounts add up, and I can take donations through the website. The website is peterboykin.com. That's PeterBoykin.com, and it's updated. I plan to run a clean campaign as we will have a lot of candidates running, and I just hope that money doesn't continue to decide who runs things in Raleigh or D.C. Our government should be ran by the people, and mainly by those like myself who can understand the everyday struggles of its citizens. Win or lose, I cannot just sit on the sidelines and comment. Running is activism. So if you have or you like the content that I've put out in the past, please help me towards the future. Let's hashtag Go Right with Peter Boykin. Hi, fellow patriots. This is Peter Boykin from hashtag Go Right. Share this right now. Time to go right. There's been a lot of updates across the country as it seems that we've been losing a lot of our production and our supply chain facilities across this nation. Is it an attack? We don't know. Since put together this podcast, there has been a lot more news about Ohio. All I know is there was also another train derailment in Ohio, but the train went off the rails. Lately, our useless transportation secretary, Pete Buttigieg, suggested there are too many white construction workers, even though he decided to dress like a white construction worker to go out there, telling reporters that when neighborhoods of color get new construction projects, the workers don't look like they came from anywhere near that neighborhood. That's flat out false. According to the government's own Bureau of Labor Statistics data, white Americans are slightly underrepresented in construction jobs, and Hispanic Americans are overrepresented. Is Pete suggesting there are too many Hispanic construction workers in black neighborhoods? I doubt it. Residents living near East Palestine, Ohio chemical catastrophe say they were told to sign a waiver to promise not to sue the train company responsible for the crash or their affiliates. I wouldn't sign that. Residents near East Palestine tell Tucker Carlson they were told to sign a waiver to promise to not sue agencies monitoring the air near their property. Tucker says having the company whose train derailed test for the effects of the derailment is a little like putting Pfizer in charge of the FDA. Oh, I guess we did that. This is what the water in East Palestine, Ohio looks like, and the government claims it's safe. Video of highly contaminated East Palestine, Ohio water is crazy. It's all in the creek bed.
Wow.
Look at all that.
Look at it.
It's all in the bottom of the creek bed. Now look at it. But they burned all the chemicals off of there, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Maybe off the top.
Maybe it's how we were bred. We've been misled. We leave them for dead. I'd be lying right here next.
Now, I know this story might be a little outdated, but Joe Biden denies federal disaster assistance for Ohio and leaves them for dead. It's good for you to hear the history first, as though this has been a little outdated since we wrote this. Joe Biden denied a request for federal disaster assistance in Ohio following the train derailment that led to the release of deadly chemicals. The request for federal assistance came directly from Ohio's Governor Mike DeWine, but the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, told him to kick rocks, saying the community did not qualify for disaster assistance because it was not a traditional disaster like a tornado or a hurricane. DeWine's office said FEMA continues to tell Governor DeWine that Ohio is not eligible for assistance at this time. On February 3rd, 2023, a Norfolk Southern train carrying toxic chemicals like vinyl chloride derailed in East Palestine, Ohio. The company decided the best course of action was to release and burn the chemicals. Not good. The fallout, despite safety officials claiming it was safe for residents to return home, residents are rightly concerned. Since the chemical burn, more than 3,500 fish have turned up dead in local waterways. Other livestock and pets have become sick or died, including chickens, foxes, cats, and more. Residents and reporters on the ground note the fumes and chemical smell are still present, leading to headaches and nausea. Waterways are still visibly contaminated. Toxic chemicals have made their way into the Ohio River, which spans nearly 1,000 miles and provides drinking water to over 5 million people. Pete Buttigieg, Biden's transportation secretary, was called out by name after he was notably absent from a town hall in East Palestine, Ohio, meant to address the many issues the town faces. One resident asked, "Where's Pete Buttigieg? Where he at?" To which the local mayor responded, "Your guess is as good as mine." Senator Marco Rubio has called for Buttigieg to resign. If you're wondering why the Biden regime is ignoring the chemical disaster, one theory points to demographics. Donald Trump got 71% of the vote in the district in 2020. Do you think Biden would be doing more if these were his voters in California? Source of this is CNBC, Fox News, and ABC local affiliate. And links to that are in this article on GoRightNews.com.
Lay down regulations for a second, because it seems to me that the Republicans are obsessed with this notion of the free market, and they don't like a lot of regulations.
Because it means profit. When you deregulate, you get profit.
But I know.
Part of deregulation,
for example, there were very few plane crashes, thank God. And that's because the industry is highly regulated. We have to pay for regulations and safety standards. Otherwise, where are we? We're all going to go up in flames.
Norfolk Southern gives as much to Democrats as Republicans. It's a very powerful lobby that is trying to block regulation. And this train, to Sarah's point, 2 miles long with 2 full-time employees and a trainee on it.
And they didn't even need to, because the last administration rolled it down to only one worker. They happened to have 2.
One thing I just want to say is I do think this was an unforced error by President Biden. It was 20 days before we had Secretary Buttigieg go down, 10 days before he put out a statement acknowledging it. This is Trump country. He won by 40 points. He is a president for all Americans. I believe that, but he needs to show that he is. It was time for him to be.
I don't know why they would ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district. Donald Trump, who reduces all safety. He did in those days.
Showed up at McDonald's and those voters saw something on the ground that probably resonates in a way that they need.
But they need to look past the photo ops, these people, and say, who's doing the job here? Forget about the photo op.
Showing up is a big thing.
Showing up, I think, is big in some communities.
This is Donald Trump's fault.
choo-choo train. Let me see you do your thing. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Now, we talked about how on Tucker, they said the agency was going around saying, don't sue us, sign this waiver. Well, the EPA forces a rail company to clean up the mess they made. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, was ordered the Norfolk Southern Rail Company to cover all costs and actions necessary to clean up the chemical spill from the February 3rd, 2023 derailment in Ohio, but it has fallen short of ordering coverage for long-term medical expenses for residents. A 150-car Norfolk Southern train carrying an estimated 1 million pounds of hazardous chemicals like vinyl chloride derailed in East Palestine, Ohio. Those chemicals were then spilled into the ground and burned into the air by the government. Details of the EPA order. Up until now, Norfolk Southern had voluntarily been doing the cleanup, but now they will be required to do so, and it will be done under a plan approved by the agency. It includes identify, clean, and or remove contaminated soil and water, pay for EPA-issued cleaning services for residents and businesses, attend and participate in public meetings. The EPA administration, Michael Regan, said, let me be clear, that Norfolk Southern will pay for cleaning up this mess they created and for the trauma they've inflicted on this community. What is notably absent from the EPA's order is a mandate to cover long-term medical care for residents in the surrounding area. With chemical toxins, sometimes the efforts aren't seen for a decade. We're going to need Aaron Brockovich probably for this. Every resident should have access to free routine monitoring and treatment for the rest of their lives. I'd move. Water and air quality update. The EPA continues to say both water and air are safe for residents. And in order to build faith, both Governor Mike DeWine and Reagan drank tap water from a resident's home in East Palestine. I saw that. I'm wondering what kind of filters they put on it beforehand. Was that real water? I doubt it. It's worth noting that the EPA administration mentioned above had initially planned a trip to Africa to talk about climate change with actor Idris Elba, despite the disaster in East Palestine, but he eventually canceled it due to public pressure. Source of this is Columbus Dispatch, WKYC, and Axios. You can check out the links to this on this article on GoRightNews.com.
And to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket. It's also going to provide critical resources to address food shortages around the globe.
Yeah, I think he has to prove himself to you. And Mayor, before we let you go, you saw President Joe Biden over in Ukraine. Did that make you feel slighted in any way? I mean, he hasn't really. Can he not hear me?
I got you, Trent. He asked, before we go, I can repeat. He said, with the president being in Ukraine today, did that surprise you?
Absolutely. That was the biggest slap in the face. That tells you right now he doesn't care about us. So
agreed.
He can send every agency he wants to, but I found that out this morning in one of the briefings that he was in the Ukraine giving millions of dollars away to people over there, not to us. And I'm furious.
On President's Day in our country.
Yeah, President's Day in our country. He's over in Ukraine, so that tells you what kind of guy he is.
All right. Well, listen, you two hang in there. Please let us know if we can do anything. And I'm glad you're holding Alan Shaw's feet to the fire. Hang in there, guys.
Thank you.
Rats, where you at? Ain't nobody coming back, cause it's Trump 24, Trump 2024. Yeah, y'all know it's a fact, so they ain't saying nothing, cause it's Trump 24, Trump 2024. Yeah, we got it in the bag, you ain't even gotta ask, cause it's Trump.
So here's a good follow-up to Biden not wanting to pay and the FEMA not wanting to pay. Trump forces Biden's hand in East Palestine, so now FEMA to deploy aid to Ohio town after toxic train derailment. Former President Trump confirmed that he planned to visit East Palestine, and he did. Within hours, literally, of his announcement, the Biden regime finally pledged the much-needed humanitarian aid it had been withholding. Trump's visit came in the aftermath of the train derailment early in February 2023 that led to the release and burn of 1 million pounds of toxic chemicals that have ravaged the waterways and wildlife in the community. The news about Trump's visit initially came via sources close to the 45th president, who confirmed his trip and added that he planned to survey the damage and spend time with the community. And it was later confirmed by Trump on Truth Social, forcing Biden's hand. Noted in a previous article, Joe Biden denies federal disaster assistance for Ohio and leaves them for dead. Joe Biden denied a request for federal disaster assistance in Ohio following the train derailment that led to the release of deadly chemicals. We reported that Biden's regime denied a request for federal disaster assistance. But shortly after Trump's announcement, Ohio Governor Mark DeWine announced that the Federal Emergency Management System, FEMA, had a change of heart. Oh, Lord, that son of a bitch, like Biden said. They changed their heart and would be sending aid after all. Trump responded to the news on Truth Social saying, quote, Biden and FEMA said they would not be sending federal aid to East Palestine. As soon as I announced that I'm going, he announced the team will go. Hopefully he will also be there. This is good news because we got them to, quote, move. The people of East Palestine need our help. I'll see you on Wednesday. Now, this shows the tremendous power that Trump still wields, even out of office. Trump showing up in Ohio will attract national attention. It did. And Biden couldn't have him show up and broadcast to the world that FEMA denied the disaster assistance. So he was forced to give in. The source of this is Daily Caller, Fox News, and the Ohio governor's statement. There's links to this on this link on GoRightNews.com.
All right, guys. Come to the right. All right, guys. Just like this. Come on in close.
Biden not showing up. You showing up before he did.
Terrible. I think it's terrible. You know
Thank
that.
you so
let me
much
see
for
that.
get him out of here. Thank you so much. Enjoy your meal, and we're going to get the meals for the fire department. Okay? Hello, everybody. What's your specialty today?
How are you today? Nice to meet you.
Hello, everybody. That's a nice, beautiful looking group of people. So I know this menu better than you do, okay? I probably know it better than anybody in here. We're going to take care of the fire department.
Okay.
We're going to take care of the police department. And what we do is all the people that are right
I'm the owner, Mr. President. How are you?
I don't have to give him.
That's right.
It's a good one to own, right?
Yes, it is. One of the best.
So we're going to take care of your fire police. Plus the people that are in here, they're going to get a nice free meal. All right? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Nice, good one, huh?
Yes, it's very my first store.
Oh, really? How many do you have?
I have 8 stores.
Whoa, that's a wealthy guy. Huh? Is he a good boss?
He's a wonderful boss.
So we'll take care of everything. We appreciate it. Knock it out fast for us. Okay?
We'll try. Thank you.
We'll be eating it on the plane back. Thank you, everybody. Have a good time. Okay?
I'm glad you came down.
Thanks for stopping here.
We're happy you came down here to visit
Thank you.
us.
Great honor.
We appreciate it.
8
Mr. Trump, why are you visiting today?
Huh?
Why are you visiting today?
Well, we brought a lot of people with us, and more importantly, we brought the federal government with us because when they heard I was coming, they all came. They weren't going to come. They were going to leave you abandoned, and now they're not. The owner over here, he saw that.
I helped out all the responders and everything the first week. I was out here making Egg McMuffins myself Saturday morning.
You did a good
with
job.
These guys.
He did a good job. So give us a nice array of stuff. Take care of the people, and I'll see you later, okay? Thank you all.
Can I get a picture with you?
What do you think about
Thanks for listening to Go Right with Peter Boykin. Please like this post, and please subscribe and follow and share this podcast to all your social media accounts, and visit GoRightNews.com for more Go Right News with Peter Boykin. If you like what you hear, help support the podcast by donating. The link to donate is on GoRightNews.com. Thank you for your support. Check out this news story and more on GoRightNews.com and the podcast #GoRight with Peter Boykin. Go right and register to vote. Your vote matters, so vote. Go right and vote. #Go right. Go right. Do right. Be right. Go right. Do right. Be right. Lead right. Think right. Vote right. Vote right. Think right. Lead right. #Go right. It's time to join the Go Right movement. It is time to #Go Right for America. Join us at GoRight.us and GoRightNews.com. It is time for the Great American Revival, and it is time to #Go Right for America. Thanks again, everybody, for listening to this, and please share it everywhere. Again, this has been #Go Right with Peter Boykin, a part of GoRightNews.com.
I just wanted to give you $1,000.
For what? Who are you? You're not with NS?
No,
Lawyers?
not with anyone. We wanted to come here and give a little money to people to help out and say that we're sorry that this happened to you. We don't need anything from you. We just wanted to say we love you.
Thanks.
That's yours.
No, no catches?
We don't want anything.
Hey.
We just want to say
I really
that we're
appreciate
sorry.
it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Don't make me cry. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Dad. Yes, you did. Thank you.
Welcome to East Palestine, Ohio. It's a sweet, patriotic community. 5,000 people live here. They have homes here. Their children go to school here. There's playgrounds, and businesses, and restaurants. And there's also a train track that runs right through the center of town. And on that train track, there was a massive derailment a couple days ago. Chemicals spilled into the air and into the water and into the soil. These people have to live with that now forever. Worse yet, the government came along and then lit it all on fire, sending a black, toxic plume of smoke directly into the atmosphere. And then they told everyone to go back into their homes. Everything's safe. But there's been no reassurances. And in order to compensate these people, the railroad responsible has given them $5 whole. We think that's wrong. And so we're here today. We've identified the 20 homes closest to that toxic burn, and we're going to walk up to those homes and we're going to hand them $1,000. And we're going to say, we're sorry this happened to you. We don't need the government to come in and save us or help us out. We, the American people, can help each other out. That's the way it's supposed to be. Let's go do that.
As soon as we arrived in East Palestine, we drove to these 5 houses. These homes are the absolute closest in town to the toxic explosion, so close in fact you can see the train car wreckage from their backyards. We thought this would be a good place to start.
We're going to walk up and hand them an envelope. Inside of that envelope is going to be $1,000 cash. And hopefully this money will go towards clean food, water, whatever they need right now. But nobody's helping these people, so we're going to help. We're going to help. And we have 20. We have 20 of these to give out.
If you're interested in where we got this money, please stay tuned to the end of the video. We'll tell you where every single dollar came from. As soon as we were done filming this scene, a man named Smiley walked up to our car to talk with us, tell us his story, and show us the train wreckage in his backyard.
So this is your house right here?
Yeah.
So no one's shown up to help?
No, I haven't talked to anyone from the railroad. You know, they're all hiding.
You've helped out other people before.
Yeah.
Yourself? Yeah.
Yeah. If I can give them food, I give them food. they need something, if I have the ability to give it to them, I do.
We wanted to help you out today.
Well, thank you.
Inside of that envelope is $1,000, and we hope that it can go
this
to...
will help out a lot.
God bless you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move my things in. I don't want to be bothered.
Okay. Well, I don't need to interview you. I need to hand you this. Inside of that is $1,000 cash. It's from people all around the country who care about people who are affected by this.
Well, I'll just tell you right now, I appreciate you.
And,
Definitely helps, man. You just paid for my rent for my first month, so appreciate you guys.
Well, there you go.
I'm out of here, and I'm going to be in a lot better shape after this. So.
That's good. All right. My man. God bless you.
Yep. Have a great day.
How has this been affecting you?
Oh God, my whole life's turned upside down. Spent $148 on cleaning supplies, but I'm more concerned about the elderly in the area, disabled. They can't clean their house top to bottom.
We're here to help. We've brought this for you. So that'll pay for your cleaning supplies.
Thank you. Don't make me cry.
For real?
That's yours.
No, no catches?
We don't want anything.
Hey.
We just want to say
I really
that we're
appreciate
sorry.
it. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Oh, you do not have to do that.
This is why we came here.
We appreciate as much as we can get out there. We absolutely appreciate it.
Has anybody been out to help, or has anybody offered assistance?
Not so much. Say hi. It's my grandson. Hi. God bless you guys for doing and helping people. Just thank you so much.
Oh my God. I have two daughters in here and we struggle so hard. My oldest daughter's been trying to help, but we really appreciate this. Thank you guys so much.
I just wanted to give you $1,000.
For what? Who are you? You're not with NS?
No,
Lawyers?
not with anyone. I can show you my social media.
Please?
Yeah.
I honestly, in the last 10 days,
Yeah.
it's hard to trust folks.
We're sorry that this happened to you. So there's $1,000 cash in there. We don't need anything from it. Just wanted to say we love you.
Thanks.
I wanted to give you this.
I just can't even believe it. It's a nightmare. It's starting to weigh on my mind, not just my body, Have a cough now, and it's concerning. Can I hug you?
That's what I'm here for.
God bless you. You're angels. You are.
Truly are.
Here to just hand you this. Inside of that envelope is $1,000 cash.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Where are you guys from? Or
Tampa, Florida.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I will pay this forward, absolutely. There's a lot of people that need diapers and water and stuff, so
That's right.
yeah, I really appreciate it.
All right.
Really?
That's $1,000 cash.
Holy crap. Wow.
And,
Oh,
Is that for real? Giving
yeah. Wow, that's
bless you.
Thank you. Thank you for helping
Of
us.
course. So it's $1,000 cash.
There's someone else that needs it more than me. So
How about you pay for it? Because you know this community better than I do. You will know who needs it more, right?
yeah.
God will
Right.
put that person in your path, okay?
All right.
All right? God bless you. $1,000, man.
And I appreciate it. I really do.
That's $1,000 cash.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, and that's all I need from you. I don't need anything else.
Wow, man, that's really, really nice. We really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you a lot, guys. That's
Yeah.
really nice.
You about to have a baby?
Yeah. Yipper. Good boy.
What was your name?
So we're gonna call him Jordan Santino Truman.
Jordan Santino Truman.
Yes, sir.
Great name, man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Cameron.
Cameron?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
I'm trying to struggle with this right now, and it's a pain in the neck.
Here's for your son.
Thank you so much.
Here's for your child. It's good to, I'm a dad myself, so it's good to have a little something extra.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. This is good. Hug from you too. Oh my God.
We just want to say that the country out there loves you. The power of helping out your fellow Americans, man, is beautiful. $1,000. People are crying, people are hugging us, and it feels good. It feels good to help your fellow Americans. So where'd we get this money? Who paid for this? Well, you did, actually. By watching our videos, we get monetization, and we got about $20,000 last month from that. And so we decided to spend it here and take the money that we get from you watching our program and give it to these people. So if you like these videos, keep watching, keep sharing, share this video so we can inspire more people to do good. From East Palestine, Ohio, my name is Benny Johnson. See ya.